for the knockout stages themselves. Obviously not now, but
yeah, the reigning champions of Russia. Yeah. They needed to win to qualify, and they're no mugs. But as we said, they don't travel too well. Results would suggest that, and of course, when you give away a penalty in the first couple of minutes, then you're right on the back foot, and Liverpool got the tails up. It's almost an impossible task, and they just blew them away eventually.
I think you should give Jurgen Klopp, I mean, we're talking about the individuals and the form, but that doesn't happen by chance. That kind of teamwork and the way they attack, he must work on that in training again and again to get them to do it so efficiently.
I mean, it's funny, this spell has come off the back. If you remember, just a few weeks ago, for the first time probably in his reign at Liverpool, he was starting to be questioned, wasn't he? They're not really improving from before, etc. Some of the Liverpool fans were not happy. They were starting to say, is he good enough?
Yeah, there was
things changed
a bit of pressure.
Football.
There was certainly a bit of pressure, and we've seen so many times how one result can just turn things around, and all of a sudden now Liverpool look as if they're off and on the way. And I think a lot of the pressure came from. I don't think Jurgen Klopp was unaware of it. He knew that a central defender was prime target, and so did the Liverpool fans. But
that remains the case.
Yeah. But once Jurgen Klopp didn't get that defender, I think there was just a bit of frustration in the ranks. But of course, the attacking unit patches over a lot of cracks.
If he brings a top-class defender in and perhaps a leader at the back there, Liverpool could be a real threat in this competition, couldn't they?
I think they need a keeper as well. I think a keeper would be a great addition to that squad as well. I think Gomez at centre-half and Trent Alexander playing at right-back. And then added another centre-half to that. I think then they've got a real good team there. Because you look at their bench today as well, there's a lot of quality on that bench as well. Sturridge is coming off the bench. He'd be an England squad player. Oxlade-Chamberlain's on, how much, £35 million?
I remember Keita signs as well for next season. He's a proper player.
He looks really good.
He's a proper player. Well. So, I mean, a sitting midfielder like that.
And he scored again this evening. Lallana, they've got. I mean, it's a good squad.
It's a good squad. It's just slightly weak in really important areas, as we keep saying.
Yeah. And do you think he can add? You've got to go for January, haven't they? That's key now, isn't it, to the end of the season? They can't afford to be weak back there when they're playing lots of games against big opposition, Frank.
Yeah, I think they will do then. I mean, in terms of Champions League, you've got to pick someone who's not playing in it currently so you can use them in the next stage. But I think they will do. There will be players available. They need to go for them.
Is Van Dijk the man, do you think?
I think the one that is gettable, I do think he is. I've always liked him since his Celtic days, and I think that it's probably affected his form this season as well. So they may have a better opportunity of getting him in this January window. Southampton, he was huge for them last season. This season, not as important, I don't think.
Your former club look pretty good at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as you say, the difference a few weeks, mate. Loads of goals, and I agree. I think Van Dijk is a proper player, and they can get them, and Keita in the midfield. I think they're really looking up.
Sounds good. Stay there. We've got the highlights coming up very